Yo, 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 we are chilling with Fantasy Gods here on Twitch and on YouTube. Actually, I should get
Dang.
on I should make sure everybody on TikTok knows we're on here too, right?
Right.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Man, what's
Sure.
your thoughts? So obviously this is the bye week from hell, Dan. You're with Justin Henry, Dan Norgard here talking fantasy football from the Fantasy Gods. And we got this bye week, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy
It's
this
it's
week.
it's it's insane. It's insane. I don't even know how to fill lineups. I mean, it's just I don't know why they did this. The NFL is just trolling us, you know. But we got to make it happen. We got to look at these waiver wires. These hero shots basically because you're just
Yes.
hoping and praying that your studs carry you. The people that you rely on the most are going to have to step up big time for you guys to get wins this week. A lot of teams, I guess, a lot of teams with good records, a lot of their studs are on buys this week, so it's going to be very hard.
Yeah, and it is, and there's been a lot of injuries too. So now you're not just getting the bottom of the barrel when it comes to injuries. You're also getting like just players that are coming out of nowhere. Dearness Johnson for 25 points on Thursday Night
Right.
Football. We're getting a lot of Damian Williams and Daryl Williams and Cordero Pattersons of the world are shining right now. And so there's a lot of questions just about who do I start? Like I noticed I was on the TikTok earlier. If you're on TikTok right now, we're on Twitch. I was on TikTok earlier, and there was just a lot of questions about who to start, who to sit. Like it just fringe options. Not to mention like some of the players, your Allen Robinsons of the world, your Miles Sanders of the world, just players underperforming their ADP, really hurting other teams. So yeah, man, it's been a tough one. So what we could do is try to talk about a couple different players. We got a question right here from Yuri Dromov. What's good, my man? How do you think Godwin and Herbert and Devontae Smith? Dan, I want you to go ahead and take the floor on that one, man, because that's a really good question. It's just obviously Godwin is playing with Miles Sanders. I'm sorry, with Gronk out and with Antonio Brown out. Godwin could be a really good play.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I like Godwin this week. No Antonio Brown, no Gronk. I mean, you got to think the targets are there, so that's what you want with in fantasy. You just want opportunity, specifically with slot receivers with Brady. So, I mean, I expect him to have a great day.
Yeah,
I mean, I
TikTok. We
don't
are live.
expect
We're
anything
live
less.
on Discord on Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. Check us all out, man. Live everywhere, Fantasy Gods.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so for Godwin, I kind of expect 80 yards, a touchdown, good 6 to 7 catches. So if he doesn't, man, that's a huge disappointment. But I definitely expect that. With Herbert, um, man, running back Herbert, with Damian Williams was a starter for a reason. So I mean, if Damian Williams is starting, he's active. If he's supposed to get the full load, I mean, I'd be very worried about Herbert. Not too sure what he brings to the table. I know he had a good game the other day, but I like Williams. I would try to stay away from that situation. Just let it pan out
Yeah.
as it is. Especially, I think they're playing Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, so I
The
would,
Bears.
to be
Okay.
honest, I probably would just go Godwin, Devontae Smith, Herbert, man, because Herbert to
Yeah.
me just doesn't have the same path to touches with Williams back.
Hmm.
We got a couple more. Let's do a little rapid fire. Jacob, what's good, my man? He said, "What's up, Justin? What's good, man?" Dan and I are here for you guys. So I'm going to answer a few questions from TikTok. Try to get them on here to Twitch and to YouTube where we're at. But I'm going to answer the YouTube and Twitch ones first. So if you got a TikTok question, we'll try to get it rapid fire over here. If not, if you're on YouTube, Twitch, follow us, and we'll try to get that in. So right now, we got TS from YouTube said, my wide receivers are Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, and flexing Pittman Jr. Should I plug Julio in there? Yeah, for Pittman, obviously, if you haven't been watching or hearing about it, we're in Northern California. Dan and I are in Sacramento, and the weather right now is crazy. So the Niners
Yeah.
game, I'd be very
As you can
concerned
see,
about.
I just got the power outage right now. So we
Power
at the
outage, man.
dumps,
Still
man.
streaming. Still
Still
streaming.
stream. We don't care.
But yeah, the weather's bad. I would go with Julio over Michael Pittman.
Yeah,
Yuri
I
also
like
asked,
Julio too.
you like Julio? What about
Yep.
this game, Julio or Devontae Smith? Because I'm kind of concerned about Julio, but Devontae Smith, man, he has a little bit of upside. He's just really inconsistent.
Yeah. In those flip 50-50 balls, I just trust the veteran to perform. So, let Smith have another decent game, and before you kind of get him, I think he's just too volatile for me. I think Julio. I mean, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be in the shootout. Derrick Henry's still going to get his, but go with Julio on that one.
All right, I'm gonna give you some rapid fire here. Freeman or Gibson?
Gibson.
Yep, you got Gibson. I'll take Freeman. I like Freeman a lot in this one. Devontae Freeman to get some goal line touches, especially with Latavius out. Jameis or Donald. So Jameis obviously playing in Seattle on Monday night. The weather is going to be a problem there. Darnold going up should be a bounce back performance.
Yeah, I like Darnold. Hopefully he bounces back. I expect the Panthers to win that game, so I like Darnold.
Me too. And then let's go here. We got Callaway or D. Williams at the flex. It depends on what D. Williams is talking. Actually, it doesn't depend on what D. Williams is talking about. I probably would go with D. Williams over Callaway. The weather to me is a concern for Seattle. I think that both of those teams are going to stick to the run. Not a lot of air yards in those games. Appreciate the question.
I'm with you.
Hell yeah. What you got in this one? Started People Jones this week. Already lost. What do I do? What do you do in a week like this? The bye week from hell. What are you doing, Dan?
That hurts. Well, I mean, if you're starting guys like Peoples Jones, who had a really good week, you chased the rabbit, unfortunately, and the rabbit, went in the opposite direction. For me, if I'm having and I had a league where I did start Peoples Jones, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't follow my advice too. Like hey man, I just had to do what I had to do, and sometimes you make last minute decisions, and it is what it is. But when you have a player that performed a goose egg or very low points and you don't know what to do, roll with the highest upside. Because at the end of the day, look, hey, you may have already lost, but now is your chance to roll with that guy that you thought, hey, man, give me the upside because I got to make up the points, and that's the only way to do it.
Yep. So we got a couple questions, two things. One on TikTok, you said you can't hear me. I'm going to be talking, but I'm also on here on Twitch and on YouTube. So you can ask your questions on there. But for everybody else, I want to answer one more question. There was a good one on here. What do we do with Devontae Booker? Obviously, there's a lot of injuries here for this Giants game. Sterling Shepard's out. Kenny Golladay is out. Evan Ingram's banged up. Kadarius Toney is out. What are we doing with Darius Slayton and Devontae Booker? I really like Devontae Booker and Darius Slayton. Fire them both up in your lineups. I can see Darius Slayton getting about 7 to 8 touches. Devontae Booker getting a lot of work this game with Saquon Barkley out. What are your thoughts, Dan?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I like that a lot. Deep leagues, and you need a hero shot, go with John Ross. He's speedster, deep threat, maybe that Deshaun Jackson type of play.
Yes,
in very, very deep leagues, though.
Yes, sir.
Leagues. But yes,
Ryan, what's good, my guy? Ryan said, "What's good?" We're on Twitch and YouTube right now, doing some start and sit question. So I'm trying to get you guys questions up on here, but people are asking them on Twitch and on YouTube. We're gonna get to those first. Devontae, rapid fire on a couple of these right now. Devontae Booker or Herbert?
Booker.
Yep, I go with Booker too. Devontae Booker over Herbert. Let's see. My team is Stafford, Woods, Higbee. I'm thinking about starting Amon-Ra St. Brown as a stack. But Slayton, Penny, or Michael Carter, I'm going Darius Slayton.
Yeah, I'm with it. Slayton.
Elijah Mitchell or Chase Edmonds?
Edmonds
in PPR. Elijah Mitchell tonight in standard is what I would go with. Daryl Williams for the Chief is the one I'm referring to. Yeah, I think either one of them is a good play.
Yeah, I like Williams.
Eli Mitchell or Hunter Renfrow?
Oh, Eli. Easy.
Eli Mitchell, yeah, I like him tonight. I think Renfrow might get, with Waller being banged up, potentially not even playing. I think Renfrow might be a sneaky PPR play, but I think you got to go with Eli Mitchell for the guaranteed touches. All right, let's head over to TikTok. Let's grab a couple questions from here. What about Miles Sanders? It's been a big Miles Sanders thing, like a buy low. A lot of people were really hopping on the Miles Sanders train after Coach talked him up a little bit. Coach said, hey, we got to get him more involved. Talk a little bit about your thoughts on Miles Sanders, maybe a quick 15, 20-second thought on Miles Sanders.
Yeah, so Miles Sanders for me, is a great prospect coming out. I had him ranked over Josh Jacobs moving forward as far as a dynasty. He's very explosive and he can catch the ball. I don't think they scheme for him right. But if you were able to buy him low, I think that's still a good play. Hopefully use your RB3, and then you'd be getting some good upside.
Yeah, I think in the bye week from hell, I think Miles Sanders is the perfect opportunity to put him in your flex. And if he doesn't hit this week, I think we got some genuine concerns. They showed a lot of want to get him in the lineup. But yeah, man, it's just going to be one of those things where you put him in your lineup, and if he does, it's what you've been expecting. But if he pays off, now you either have a trade asset or you have somebody you can count on as your flex or startable option during these bye weeks coming up. My guy, Ryan Hammer, what's happening, my man? Hey, we got to connect, bro. We got to do some live, something together, bro. We got to finally connect. He hopped on from the TikTok to the Twitch. That's how we do it. Appreciate you, my man.
Let's go.
Daryl Williams. Yes, sir. Daryl Williams, Lockett, or Damian Harris, PPR. He's already got Tyreek and Kelsey starting. Who you got, Dan?
Yeah, I got to go with Damian Harris in this game. I think you're just going to get a little bit more touches. Got the touchdown upside. Lockett, again, I don't like Lockett without Russ. I think Russ just has that Lockett connection better than anybody, kind of in the league. Daryl Williams, he should be, I think, a good start. But if you're already starting Tyreek and Kelsey, I need a little bit more of a kind of a higher upside for your whole team. So. You don't want to just limit it, because if you start Williams, then you're like, okay, well then one of your other two, like Kelsey or Tyreek, is not going to do anything. So I just roll with your high upside, and I'm going with Harris in this one.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I think you go Harris too, and especially with Ramondre Stevenson being out, I think it's a good play. It's tough to have all the offense, and I know Tyreek's a little banged up, but at the same time, I know I don't trust Lockett in that one. I think Damian Harris is the way to go. He's probably, they're going to use him in the red zone. Got to get Damian Harris in there. Ryan, appreciate you, my man. We got to talk later. Now to start the question about traded C-Mac for Zeke and Patterson. Win or loss? I think that's a win. I think it's a win right now. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. Go get the depth, and Patterson's doing his thing. So yeah,
Yep.
love it.
Sean from TikTok asked Smith or Bateman. I'm in the Devontae Smith band on that one. What about you?
Yeah, you like to see Bateman in his target share. He's getting up there. I ranked Bateman slightly below Smith coming out, but Bateman has all the tools to be that wide receiver one, and he had wide receiver one upside in the class. Obviously, Chase is doing his thing, and Bateman could be right there at wide receiver two. But let's put it into perspective. He's still coming off injury, still getting acclimated to the game. Roll with Devonta Smith.
Yep, I like that play. Devontae Gesicki, same thing.
No, I like Gesicki in this game. I don't. I like the fact that the Parker is out, and he's having a great year. Super athletic, and that's what you exactly want in tight ends. And that was my sleeper. If you followed me on TikTok, I said Gesicki was the guy. If you were not going to get the top guys, go with Gesicki late, and he's proven me right.
Yes, sir. Rate the team. We're going to do another, just so you guys know, we're going to do a lot more stuff on Twitch, podcast type stuff. So we're going to do a lot more rate my team, trade stuff. Today is start and sit. Ryan said, all three Chiefs got me 20 last week, but fair calls. Hey, sometimes it's okay to do that. And I think that the matchup today dictates it with Tennessee. So I wouldn't be mad if you started Williams. I probably would just go Harris.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jackson said he came from TikTok. What's happening, man? And he has a question, too. He said, which two of the three should he start? Gibson, Harris, or Booker? I probably would go with Booker and Harris. Gibson, to me, is a good start as well. They all kind of feel the similar value to me, but I would go with Harris and Booker. They feel a little bit more sure than Gibson. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, man, that's tough. For me, I never can sit like studs. I just can't do it. So Gibson for me. And then I probably would roll Booker. I like Booker a little bit more than Harris in this game, just because I know that he's going to get all the touches, man. All these guys hurt. He's going to get the touches. And with Harris, it's Patriots way. It's still kind of unknown. Not to say that Harris won't have a good game too, but I like Booker and Gibson.
All right, good stuff. This looks like an Amaron St. Brown question. Flex Detroit wide receiver or roll the dice on Myles Gaskins? I'm not touching Myles Gaskins until he proves a little bit more, man. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, super tough decision. I'm still gonna roll with Gaskins. I really like the upside there. I mean, I just don't see the upside with the Detroit receivers. And if Gaskins can play, he can put up 25 to 30 points. I don't see that in the Detroit wide receivers. So, hopefully with the bye weeks and all that at the end of the day, he's like one of the worst plays that you have. And if he's the worst play that you have and he goes off, man, you probably won.
Yeah, comments are saying Gaskin is a no-go, right? From Ray Mendoza. Yeah, Gaskin is a no-go, 100%. All right, I'm going to get some more rapid-fire stuff. Questions. We are on YouTube and Twitch. If you're not on there, we're answering questions there first, but I'm going to do some rapid-fire here from TikTok. Slayton or Lockett? Who you got?
Slayton. I got to go Slayton. Give me all the touches, all the targets. Yep.
Dan says Slayton. I say Slayton. Swift or Mixon in my flex? From Blake Cruz.
I like. Man, that's tough. That's a tough one. Swift is doing a great. I'm still gonna roll Mixon. I think the Bengals win the game against the Ravens. Man, I think they pull the upset. So
What?
yeah, man.
Dan says Bengals win
I
over
think.
the Ravens.
I think if you had any money line play this week, I think it's the Bengals. Man, I think they shock the
Um,
world.
no way, man. Ravens are gonna win, but I would go with Swift. I think Jared Goff revenge game is not gonna happen. I think they get Swift involved. So Dan says Mixon, I say Swift. Dan says Bengals, I say
Let's
Ravens.
go.
Let's go. Our guy Furcon asked a question. He said Jalen Waddle or Sterling Shepard. I think Shepard's out, so you automatically go with Waddle. What do I do with Naheem Hines? Has been disappointing. Flex or bench?
Oh, really? He's been disappointing.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Taylor, huh? Taylor. All right. Our guy Woombolgi. I don't even know how to say his name. I see the name all the time. I don't know how to say it. Amon St. Brown or Michael Carter? Who you got?
Oh man. They're both trash. I mean, go with Michael Carter. I just think that he could get a fake touchdown. So yeah, Michael Carter.
Dan says Michael Carter. I agree with him on there. I think the floor is a little bit higher. Amon St. Brown to me, if he pops, he might pop, but I want to see it. We haven't really seen any indication that he's going to have that big game. Michael Carter, at least we've seen a little bit from him. Damian Williams or wait for Rashad Penny. I think I would go with Damian Williams in that one and not wait for tomorrow. Yeah, Dan says Williams too. Devontae Booker or Chuba Hubbard. This is a good one because they feel very similar to me. Who you got?
Yeah. I like Chuba.
They both play each other, I think, this week too.
Yeah, because again, I predicted the Panthers to win the game. So when you feel like the team is going to win, you have more opportunities to score, and typically with more opportunities to score, that favors the running back. So to me, Chuba is the play for me.
Yes, sir. I think I'm going to rock with Chuba as well. Yo, appreciate you guys coming from TikTok and going to Twitch and YouTube. All the support means a lot for us. Even if you follow and don't watch on there for right now, the subscribes, the follows, it all helps. So appreciate you guys. We're trying to build a platform here. He said, the dark-skinned Paul George. I look like Paul. I've got Paul George, Kanye. Bro, I don't even know Paul George. Paul George? I got the braids, man. I got the hat.
What's going on?
All right. Darius Slayton or Robbie Anderson? Definitely going Darius Slayton. Who you got?
Yeah, Slayton. Robbie Anderson is just not doing his thing right now. I would say I understand the question because you got Terrence Marshall out. So you would think that Robbie would be a little bit more play, but he's too volatile for me. So give me Slayton.
Okay. And then last one from TikTok before we get back to we got one from YouTube. So last one from TikTok, Gesicki or Hawkinson. I think Hawkinson's a little banged up.
Yeah, Gesicki for me. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. I rock with Gesicki as well. All right. So Ricardo, my guy says Gibson, A-Rob, or McKissick half-point PPR. And this is a tough one, man, because you got two fallen stars, and then you got one who's kind of on the rise PPR-wise. Who are you looking at, Dan? When you're looking at these three guys, what's your little slight 30-second evaluation on them?
Yeah, so for Gibson, again, immensely talented, but just not getting the work that we want to see from him. I just really wish, he would get more involved. I know it's tough with the quarterback situation, kind of stacking a box against him. A-Rob, man, did not predict the A-Rob slump, man. I really like Justin Fields, and I thought he would do a lot better. Obviously, still a rookie. I mean, again, I think we put a lot of emphasis on these rookies to perform well, and we've been spoiled as of late. Obviously going back to last year, Burrow was great, and Herbert was phenomenal. So when we got Justin Fields coming in, Trevor Lawrence, those guys, we expected similar production, and it just did not happen, and A-Rob's suffering from that. McKissick, I mean, high floor for PPR. You're going to get what you need from him. So very tough. I guess it would look, for me, if you're choosing between those three, look at the totality of your team. Do you have a high floor team? Because if you have a high floor team, then for me, I'm probably rolling with Gibson because he's got your upside that you want to beat out all of those guys. But if you have a low floor, then I got to go roll with McKissick.
Okay, yeah. McKissick to me, PPR seems like the safest play. A-Rob seems like the lowest floor, the most risk. And then Antonio Gibson seems like the upside play, but also safe. So I would go with McKissick as safe, Gibson as upside, and probably stay away from A-Rob until Fields figures it out. Everybody
Yep.
asking if they can hear us. We're on Twitch and YouTube doing this as well. So we're answering some questions from TikTok on here, but YouTube and Twitch questions are getting answered first. Potter, what's good, my guy? Thanks to James Potter. Said, rate my team. We're doing rate my team, I think either tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll figure out a day and let you guys know. But we'll be doing rate my team, trade advice, pick up stuff either Monday or Tuesday. Figure that part out, but not today. Today starts sit. Pick 2 from Slayton, Bateman, and Debo. Who you got?
Slayton, Bateman, and Debo Samuel. Oh, man, Debo. I mean, why are we even talking about these other
Well,
guys?
I think the weather, man. The weather might be an issue tonight. So, but I think they do some short sets to Debo.
Yeah, I get you. I think Debo's not the deep threat player. He's a yak guy. So, yeah. And in yak, when you are in weather conditions, you got guys that are a little bit slower with the rain and things like that. So I'm rolling with Debo, man.
Good call. I like that Debo play. I probably would go Slayton just for the upside. So Dan got Debo, and I got Slayton. Those are the 2 you start. Bateman's good, but I think his floor's a little lower. I mean, his ceiling's a little bit lower than those 2. Edmonds or Freeman? I probably rock with Freeman for the guaranteed work on this one. Who you got, Dan?
I still got to go with Edmonds, man. I like the upside in the offense, and hopefully PPR is going to get more touches. Freeman, man, I don't know, man. I just can't trust him. I know he's getting all the work, but he's older, and he's still splitting time with other players, and Lamar's always a threat to score. So give me Edmonds.
Question from Twitch. Blake Cruz asked, do you think it's worth picking up Deshawn Watson? No. I think Deshawn Watson, if you have like maybe super deep bench, maybe, but I don't think he's playing this year. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, I would only pick him up in kind of a deeper dynasty if he probably hasn't been dropped. No, I mean, unless you have a really, really deep bench and maybe your quarterbacks are just not there, maybe that's the only time. But if you have a good quarterback, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick up Watson either. CeeDee Lamb joins us from the bye week. What's up, CeeDee Lamb? Joining us from the bye week on YouTube, man. Should I pick up Waddle or pick up someone while I can? Full PPR. Just keep Waddle, man. I think Waddle has a good game today.
Yeah, dress up in a different team and play for that team to pick up yourself.
CeeDee Lamb. All right. And we got Jacoby Myers from YouTube. We got Jacoby Myers or Miles Sanders in the flex. I would go personally with the upside of Miles Sanders. Jacoby Myers to me is just not getting the touchdown, the red zone looks you want. Who you got, Dan?
Yeah, I still got to roll with Miles Sanders. It's kind of a last hope with him. But again, touches, coaches talk. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So I mean, got to go with Sanders.
Yes, sir. All right. The Mexican 58, pick 3, Julio, Gibson, Devontae Booker, Cordero. Going rapid fire, I would go with all 3 of the running backs, bench Julio, PPR, Gibson, Devontae Booker, Cordero.
Yep, me too. Can't shy away from.
Yes, sir. He said this guy on TikTok said, here's a hard one. Alex Collins or Allen Robinson PPR? I probably will go with A-Rob, and I don't feel good about it. What about you?
Yeah, I don't feel good about it either. I thought is Collins? Is he not hurt? I thought
Collins. We've seen Collins in and out, so I think because it's the Monday night game, I would just be safe and go with A-Rob.
Yeah, gotta go with A-Rob.
Yes, sir. DJ Moore or Terry McLaurin? Who are you looking at?
Oh man, they're both great.
Yes.
God, tough. I mean, start them both. I mean, why are we deciding? Unless you got a stacked bench. If I had to pick one, again, I have the Panthers favored in the game, so I'm going to roll with DJ in this one. But McLaurin, you can't go wrong. You flip a coin, you're good.
I think Jaire Alexander's out for that Green Bay game. I like Terry McLaurin a little bit more than DJ Moore in this one. DJ Moore to me seems like he's had a couple big games and had a couple average games. Let's rock with Terry McLaurin for a bounce back week. Mm-hmm. Cordero Patterson or DeAndre Swift? Give me DeAndre Swift. I think Jared Goff's going to get him the rock. Cordero Patterson still has the upside, so if you play Cordero Patterson, I mean, they're both pretty similar to value to me, similar upside. I think you get automatically more guaranteed work with Swift.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yep, Higbee or Ertz. Go with Higbee. It's going to take Zach Ertz a minute to get into the offense, so I think you go with Tyler Higbee. Revenge game for Stafford this week. I can see him having a big game.
Stafford going hammer.
Yes, sir. CeeDee Lamb also asked, should I play Cardinals defense or Panthers defense? Panthers defense against the Giants with them all banged up looks like a good play to me from YouTube. I like that question. James Potter answered Elijah Mitchell or Booker PPR. He said we answered it already. From Twitch, he said we answered already Elijah Mitchell or Booker. And I think there's a lot of questions right here on Booker Mitchell, Khalil Herbert, Damian Williams. All these guys are RB2-ish right now. So if you put them in there, you can expect to get RB2-ish. The things you want to look at right now are matchups. So Booker obviously going up against a tough Carolina defense is going to be a risky play, but he might get the catches enough to get you the floor. Elijah Mitchell going up tonight, and the field is all messed up in San Francisco, but going up against a tough Colts team. And you know he's going to have the amount of touches. So all these guys are getting the touches. Chuba Hubbard, Damian Williams, Daryl Williams, they're getting the touches that you want. It just depends on if they get the touchdown. So when you're checking these options out, it's really a gut call at that point. You guys own them and pick them up. Go with your gut on these ones. Goddard or Ertz? Who you got?
Oh, Goddard, man. You got to go with Goddard. I can't roll with Ertz yet. I can't do it. So go Goddard.
I think Goddard's the play there. Ertz, until he gets some looks in the Arizona offense, we can see what he's looking like. Fantasy Bully said, Hollywood Brown, top we today. Yes, sir. Hollywood Brown. I can see him having a big day today against the Bengals. Chuba Hubbard or Mixon? Who you got?
Ooh, I'm still going to go with Chuba, which is crazy because, I just, again, Mixon, he's great. And like I said, I predicted the Bengals to win the game, going with the Oppo prediction there. But I like Chuba, man. I just feel like the Panthers are just going to roll, and there's a lot of more. There's just more upside, and the floor I feel like is similar. So go with Chuba.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And then from Twitch, we got Brandon Cooks or Jamar Chase.
Oh, God, I still can't.
How do you turn down Chase Cooks right now, man? It's tough.
I can't. Yeah, I've been turning down Brandon Cooks for years, and he's been proving me wrong. But again, I need Chase, man. The upside touchdown. I mean, man, they're going to be. I mean, they're predicted to be down and throwing. So go with Chase.
Yeah. All right. Another one from. And I rock with you. I rock with Chase on that one. Another one from YouTube. We got Gibson or Hubbard full PPR. I probably would go with Chuba Hubbard in this one.
Yeah, Chuba for me.
Chuba as well. Okay. From Twitch, Easton's asking, Easton19's asking Edmonds, Jacobs, Bateman, or Booker, non-PPR flex. I'd probably go with one of the running backs, either Booker or Jacobs, and I would probably go with Devontae Booker in this one.
Yeah. Man, that's a hard one. I'd still roll in Edmonds. I just like the upside.
Even non-PPR?
Non-PPR. Oh, man, non-PPR. Yeah. Well, I mean, you just got to think who's going to get the touchdowns, and I just think that Edmonds has that upside that they could score.
He's due.
He's due, man. He's due for touchdowns.
He's due. Omar from YouTube says, on average, do you flex running backs or wide receivers more as a matchup preference? I think it's a lineup preference. Like if I need more upside, a lot of times I'll go with wide receivers in PPR. But for the most part, if I can get a high floor running back, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, same thing.
All right. So we're going to go rapid fire through TikTok right now. We are 15 minutes away from game time. Hope you got all your lineup set, my man. Let's get another 10 minutes in.
Yep.
Daniel Jones or Taylor Heineke? Who you got? Rapid fire.
Taylor. I think Taylor Heineke could be a better play.
Dan says Heineke. I'm going with Heineke as well. Chuba Hubbard or Terry McLaurin?
Gosh, Chuba. I still like Chuba.
Chuba. Dan says Chuba. I say Terry McLaurin for the passing, for PPR especially. Bateman or Devontae Freeman?
Freeman.
Oh, Jacob got us both. Bateman or Freeman. I see you, Jacob. See, Jacob did the smart thing. Went to YouTube, followed us, asked the question. It's on here, and he did it on TikTok. Smart man. And you said what? Who'd you say again, Dan?
I said Freeman. Go Freeman.
Freeman. Yeah, I like Freeman a lot today too. James Potter said, I want in on the Gawds leagues next year. Yes, we can get you in the Gawds league, my man. Yeah, you'll be in.
There'll be people that quit.
Fantasy Bully helping us out in the comments. Appreciate you, my man. Tyler Lockett or Michael Pittman? Who you got?
Ooh, I like Pittman. I just think that just better rapport with the quarterback. So Pittman,
yeah, it's concerning to me with both scenarios. I feel like both of those games are going to have big weather issues in San Francisco and in Seattle. They're going to have weather issues for both games. I would feel better about Tyler Lockett just because he's a better player. But if you have Pittman and Lockett, it's pretty neck and neck. So Dan says Pittman, I say Lockett. Mike Evans or DJ Moore, who you got?
Oh, Evans. I still like Evans to score. They're projected to win big, and with Antonio Brown out and Gronk out for red zone, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. I like Mike Evans as well. Dante Jones on YouTube as standard running back J.D. McKissick or Chase Edmonds.
Gosh, I still
I
like
think it's
Edmonds.
a tough call. Yeah, I like
Edmonds.
Edmonds. I like Evans a little bit more. I think he gets a touchdown this week for some reason. I feel like they're
I
like due
do.
to finally give him a touchdown.
He's due. Yeah.
Wim Bogley, what's up, man? We got to get you in the league too. A lot of people are asking how you can join the Gods League. We had an open invitation this year. It's $100 Superflex PPR league, and we had people join it. So that's how you get in. Standard Flex. Dante Jones asked Julio or Edmonds or McKissick. He's saying Julio with one of the two running backs. Which one you got?
I still got Edmonds, man. Edmonds.
Edmonds.
He's just he's due, man. He's gonna hit, man.
The floor is high. All right, good question from Endzone Season 21 asks, who is the best waiver wire tight end? This bye week has been rough. Obviously, with a lot of tight ends on bye. We got Darren Waller questionable to play. People are looking for best waiver wire tight ends. I like Ricky Seals-Jones and CJ Uzomah from the Bengals, man. Who do you like as a back end tight end one who can get you some fantasy points, man? We need it right now. Evan Ingram's banged up. I don't like him.
Yeah. Evan Ingram, man, that's a tough one. I think he's projected to play though, so I think he's probably been dropped in multiple leagues. Ricky Seals-Jones. I'm trying to think of people that are dropped. Or available, and tight end position is not the play this year. It sucks. I think I think the best pickup of the year, and I made a TikTok about it, was Dalton Schultz. And,
that was a great pickup.
Huge pickup for tight end. If you have him and you load it up on every other position, you are probably almost 5-6-0. There's no reason. He's been phenomenal. But go Ricky Seals-Jones for me.
Good call. What's up, guys? Who's getting more points? Brandon from YouTube. What's good? He said, who's getting more points today? Miles Sanders or Damian Harris? I think if I had to pick one to start, I would start Damian Harris, just locked and loaded. I feel like he has the safer floor. Miles Sanders does have some upside. They're looking to get him involved. He played a lot of snaps last week and didn't get the touches. So to me, I'm still concerned that might be a little coach speak. In a bye week where you're absolutely having to make a pick, I would go Damian Harris over Miles Sanders. But it wouldn't surprise me if Miles Sanders did better.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I got to roll with Damian Harris. It just sucks. I know Sanders is a better player, but he's just not doing his thing right now. And roll with Harris.
Yeah. Let's see. My bad. I meant because you picked Edmonds, Julio, or McKissick flex, everyone is on bye to me. Yeah, these bye weeks are tough, man. I don't know how to fix it, bro. These bye weeks are tough. You gotta roll with the punches.
I was gonna say, hopefully you guys are up big, like 4-1s, and the 5-1s and 6-0s, and hopefully you don't have to worry about the bye week. You just take the L and move on. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, it's a tough week. It's a tough week this week.
Yeah, it says Waller might play. Just got the alert. Hopefully he does. They're saying, what's a good tight end to trade for? Tight end to trade for that you might be able to get for the low right now is Dallas Goddard. I wasn't big on him coming into the season, but I think with the Zach Ertz move, they're going to look to focus on Dallas Goddard. You could probably get him pretty cheap too before he gets into that top 7 range. I think a lot of people are probably fading him. Now would be a good time to check with the Dallas Goddard owner and say, hey, who, before today's game, be like, hey, who do you want on my team, on my bench? It's a tough week, so he probably has to start Dallas Goddard, but it might be somebody you can pick up and just, throw him a back-end running back, or maybe you're taking an L this week. You're taking an L for week 7, and throw him somebody he can use and try to get the win, and you take Goddard for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I got 2 for you. I think that if one is, I think that Noah Fant kind of disappointed this last game on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And I think that he can still return you tight end 1 numbers the rest of the way. So if you got an owner that was frustrated with Noah, then go get him. But for me, I think it's a great time. I think I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but is Logan Thomas out for the year? I don't think he's out for the year, right?
No, he's not out for the year.
Yeah, so I think that right now, if you got a struggling owner, Logan Thomas might be the guy to just target, pick him up, get him now, and then he can be your tight end 1 throughout the rest of the way, and then be for cheap.
I agree. I like that a lot. Extreme Chewy. Logan Thomas was Dan's answer, by the way, for tight ends that you can pick up or trade for. Logan Thomas towards the end of the season might be a good value asset to own. From Twitch, We got DeAndre Swift or Aaron Jones. Who are you looking at, Dan, for DeAndre Swift or Aaron Jones in this one?
God, both great plays for me. I mean, it's. But if it's me, I like to roll the upside of the team win, and I always and rolls for me that's Jones. It's just Jones. Go get Jones.
Aaron Jones, yeah, I like Aaron Jones too, man. And like you said, with the winning atmosphere, especially when it comes to the running back position, they get to the running the ball towards the end of the game. I like Aaron Jones versus Washington. Even it seems like a tough matchup, but Swift against the Rams is as well. Should I pick up David Montgomery on the waiver wire? Yes, he should be back around week 8, week 9, week 10. I mean, somewhere around week 9, week 10. So definitely pick up David Montgomery. Will be a good asset for him, for you, or try to trade if anyone picks him up. Go get him now if you can. With game time is in 7 minutes. Make sure you get your lineups in. We're going to go super rapid fire on this. I'm going to try to answer as much as I can from TikTok after I get to the YouTube and Twitch questions. So if you want to hop on YouTube or Twitch, we're going rapid fire, man. Chris Godwin, Marquez, or Hollywood Brown at flex.
Godwin.
I got Godwin too. Daryl Williams or Jacobs, non-PPR.
Williams.
I got Josh Jacobs. You got Daryl Williams. OJ Howard or Hunter Henry.
OJ.
OJ Howard. I got Hunter Henry. Dan has OJ Howard. AJ Brown or Jacoby Myers.
AJ.
Both of us say AJ Brown. Derek Carr or Matt Ryan?
I like Matt Ryan.
Dan says Matt Ryan. I say Matt Ryan against Miami. Good start. Devontae Booker or Antonio Gibson?
Still Gibson for me.
Gibson. Dan says Gibson. I say Devontae Booker. Big Rich Brawl Stars on YouTube ask Mike Davis or Devontae Smith?
Smith, never Davis.
Yeah, I like Smith's floor this. I like Davis's floor this week, but I'll go with Devontae Smith's upside. Swift or Taylor? The question that had to be asked.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. It's Taylor.
I know you're gonna say Taylor. I am concerned about tonight, and PPR. I would go with Swift over Taylor this week. Mm-hmm. Dan says Taylor. I say Swift. DeAndre Swift or Cordero Patterson from Twitch?
Swift.
I go Swift too. Julio or Slayton from TikTok?
Slayton.
I like Slayton too more than Julio. Slayton or Mooney from Twitch?
Slayton.
I think Slayton too. I think Slayton has a big day today. Hopefully we're not overvaluing and overselling him, but I think Slayton has a good day. Daryl Williams or Joe Mixon? Mixon for both of us. Hurts or Rodgers?
I like Hurts, man. I like Hurts in this game. I think he's gonna be thrown. So Hurts.
Yes, sir. Hurts for both of us as well. Hurts, like the matchup. His floor is too high. It's 20-point floor. He doesn't score less than 20. Chris Evans or DJ Dallas? Oh, that's ugly. I don't want to answer that right now.
I don't even want to answer that. Drop them both.
I don't want to answer that. Both, yeah.
just do blank. Just blank. Don't start anybody.
just zero it out. Huh?
Zero it.
Yeah. Our guy Smiz asked, "What's good, Smiz?" Said Tyler Boyd or K Herbert. Oh, that's ugly too, man. I probably rock with Tyler Boyd. Yeah, both of us say Boyd. Mike Davis or Khalil Herbert?
Oh God!
The only time you're ever going to hear us say Mike Davis and agree on it. Only time you're ever going to hear Mike Davis and agree.
I don't want to say it.
Chris Godwin from YouTube. Chris Godwin or Brandon Cooks in the flex?
Godwin. Got
to go Godwin with Gronk and AB out. You got to go Godwin. We got 5 more minutes till game time. It is still rapid fire. Herbert or AJ Dillon? Yeah, he said bye weeks. The bye weeks, it's rough, man. I guess I can't judge. Herbert or AJ Dillon?
I'm actually going to roll with Dillon, man. I still think he brings flex upside and touchdown upside in the Packers. So I'm going to go Dillon.
Okay. Dan says Dillon. I say Herbert. I still think that Herbert will get some touches, whereas AJ Dillon to me, you never know what's going to go on with Green Bay. He could have a big week or a three-pointer. J.D. McKissick or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
McKissick.
Okay. I like McKissick. I really rock with McKissick as well. Fantasy Bully dropped a nugget right there. People, Brate, a big week. Cameron Brate, big week. You think that's a good tight end play?
Can do it,
Him
man.
OJ Howard.
Yeah.
I'm not big on Cameron Brate. I think OJ Howard might be the play, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brate would do it. Thunder said, "Appreciate you, bro. Enjoy the games." Yes, sir. We're here for you guys every Sunday. 1 more minute for me and Dan. Metcalf or Pittman?
Metcalf or Pittman? Oh man,
both playing Sunday night weather games.
I can't knock the stud, man. Go with Metcalf.
DK. Yes, sir. DK as well. Corey Davis or A-Rob?
Corey Davis for me.
Corey Davis for us both. Gaskin or Freeman? I'm going to answer for Dan. We're going Devontae Freeman on that one. Robbie Anderson or Jacoby Myers?
Myers.
Myers. CeeDee Lamb. Hey, I hope you're watching on your bye week, CeeDee Lamb. Appreciate you tapping in with us, man. Enjoy the games as well. 3 more questions. We're going to get them in. Derek, appreciate you, man. Herbert or Ruggs? Khalil Herbert or Ruggs? Ruggs all day. I like Ruggs too. J.D. McKissick or Rashad Bateman?
McKissick for me.
McKissick. I like McKissick too, but don't sleep on Bateman. Don't sleep on Bateman. And then the last one for today, before we get off, Ridley, Hollywood Brown, or Herbert in the flex?
Give me Ridley. He's going to bounce back.
Ridley bounce back. You heard it from Dan. It's coming this week. Hey, appreciate all the love and support, guys. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Twitch. We're answering all your questions every Sunday morning. Tap in with us. Fantasy Gods, we'll be back later in the week for an update. Start, sit, trade questions. YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We are out.
Peace.